In Tennessee's 95 counties, you have multiple houses of worship that have been the connector of resource for hundreds of years. Food pantries, clothing, resources, all of the things that community needs. One of the things that would be a plus for our congregations to do is to have a better understanding of what addiction is, not who addiction is. If you look at a group of people and say that's a person that's going to have this issue, you're already wrong. Understanding the process, how the brain works, and that this could happen to anybody's family. I'm living proof. I'm a person that's dealt with my own personal issues. I live in long-term freedom. I have many friends and many family members that I've worked with that had no idea that the struggles of their children or of their parents that were living under their roof. So one of the things that I think that faith communities could do is contact a resource that they trust to get good information so they could figure out what they could do on the ground. A second thing is everybody doesn't have to start a new ministry to be friendly to people that need resources. So becoming recovery friendly and understanding that process with people could open the door, say, hey, we don't have that ministry here, but the next county over, they have a treatment program, they have a recovery program. The jail has a re-entry program, and they could maybe support one of those programs. I spent some time in some of our very rural communities in Northeast Tennessee. And one thing they do well in Northeast Tennessee is if one ministry doesn't have it, they can rely on another congregation that's a few blocks away. It might be of a completely different denomination, but when they find out something's going on that they can provide, it may be just food, it could be something, transportation, toiletries, all the things. These are things that when a person is struggling can be the one thing that can bridge them to the process of freedom. But think about it. A person that we want them to, get their life on the right track and find freedom because we found freedom. But this person hasn't slept in 2 days, they haven't eaten in 2 days, they haven't had any toilet paper in a week, and they haven't taken a shower. So there are small things, the first things first that we could tackle, that when the opportunity arises, the person is ready to go ahead and cross that bridge. Our faith communities are in prime position by sheer number to be able to provide those resources.